natural touch also of the Prime Minister himself. He has
Let's also go across now to ITC Maurya, where President Putin is staying in the national capital. The convoy just passed ITC Maurya of Prime Minister Modi and President Putin a short while back, Shikha. And now we are expecting perhaps in about an hour and a half from now, the Russian president to arrive there post his dinner at 7 LKM.
Yes, absolutely. After the dinner, the president is expected to arrive at ITC Maurya. And what we've learnt is that ITC Maurya is all decked up for welcoming the Russian president. And he's going to stay in the most luxurious suite, which is called the Chanakya suite, out of the 411 rooms and 26 suites of this hotel, which has hosted several foreign dignitaries in the past. But this time, again, Chanakya suite has been chosen to host the Russian president, and it is all decked up to host its very special guest, not only of the hotel but of the entire country. What we've also learned is that the security layer has several
just show us around as well, Shikha. Just show us around there as well. The security must have been up. Just show us around a few visuals while you talk us through the security that has been upped at ITC Maurya, given the fact that Russian president is staying there. And also tell us about the room that he's staying in and the fact that many foreign dignitaries actually do end up staying at this very hotel, isn't it?
Yes, absolutely. Chanakya Suite has hosted several dignitaries and heads of states for the past 40 years. It's not a new phenomena. Foreign dignitaries and heads of states have chosen this hotel for the have been choosing it for the past 40 years. And now the Russian president, who is a very special guest, the most special guest of India this year at least, is also going to be hosted by the Chanakya Suite of the ITC Maurya. What we've learned is that the Russian president's convoy, along with Prime Minister, because the Prime Minister accompanied the Russian president, giving him a very warm feeling, and also reminding us of the SCO visuals that we saw, which are definitely going to be looked at not only in India but across the world. US is going to be watching very closely and is going to ensure that every moment is watched from not only by the US but by UK, by France, by Germany, because all three and their envoys have been trying to definitely...
Brian Thomas is also joining us live. Brian, we're learning that that dinner has now begun. That's the breaking news coming in. The dinner has now begun. Do we know what's on the menu for the dinner? Do we, talk us through also what your sources are telling you will be the conversation held between the two leaders at this private dinner, this intimate dinner, which will set the tone and tenor for tomorrow? Brian, can you hear me?
Uday, am I audible, Uday?
Yes, please go ahead, Brian. Has the dinner begun? What's on the menu for the dinner? What is going to be the conversation between the two leaders at this intimate occasion?
Well, yes, clearly, as of now, what we are also showing you these visuals of the fact that just a while now, in just about 2 minutes now, both the leaders entered the 7 LKM itself. So clearly, this is going to be a very important visit also about to strengthen both the bilaterals itself. And clearly, the dinner also is going to happen just in a while now. The two leaders will be starting with their dinner that will happen, a very, informal dinner, informal conversation that will be happening. We are also showing that there will be many such conversations also, many such important conversations also that will be happening in terms of the bilateral between the two agencies itself. So this diplomacy is also taking, is slated to take a center stage at this very point that showing you.
Absolutely. Of course, that the visit has, of course, commenced of President Putin. These were the first visuals that we got of the Russian president as he arrived, of course, in New Delhi, as he landed, of course, in the national capital. Shikha is still with us as well. Shikha, you can now show us some visuals, I believe, of that hotel which the Russian president will be staying in, the kind of security paraphernalia as well around his hotel, and, of course, the protocols as well that must have been put in place before he reaches there after the dinner tonight.
Yes. Absolutely. This area has become a fortress. It has turned into a fortress. Why I say is because you can see that we are still about 80 or 70 meters away from ITC Maurya's main gate. But you can see the layers of security that are around the hotel. And now you can see right next to me, there are police vehicles and policemen are standing up, their guards up, and they're trying to ensure that even a bird doesn't really go astray, because this area is one of the most important areas and is being watched out by the security personnel, by the surveillance and intelligence system very closely, because this is right next to the ITC Maurya. We're standing right next to the main gate of the ITC Maurya, and this is the area from where the Russian President and Prime Minister Narendra Modi's entourage just passed, and now they have already arrived at the 7 LKM, and they are also set to return to ITC Maurya. The Russian President is going to be staying in the Chanakya suite in the ITC Maurya, which has hosted several foreign dignitaries in the past, and several layers of security are in place at the hotel as well. Nobody can go inside, and even not media far by, but even inside the hotel, we are learning that not many employees are being allowed, and only very
Do we have Ambassador Gauri Shankar